Right, I've seen another. This is part three, then I suppose. After this, I'm not going to do no more explaining because I've been told that's it. Like this is where to draw the line at. Basically, I know a lot of my video may offend some people, but now people are questioning me are, how do you know that word's from God? What if you're wrong? Do you know what I mean? Well, what could go right? What could go wrong? And all that. Like that's not a relationship with God. To be quite honest with you. When you come to know God, you realise that one, He'll never put you in a situation where it's going to cause you harm any more than what you can manage. Two, everything you learn on this world, whether it be good or bad, is for a reason, for a higher purpose with Him. He doesn't put someone in a. He doesn't give you a punishment just to punish you. If you get a punishment, you're given a punishment because there's something to learn from it. Like I said before, in every storm there's a blessing. It's down to you to decipher it. So a lot of people who are saying to me are, "Oh, what if you're wrong? You're going to go to the hellfire and you're going to burn." That to me, you don't know God, because when you know God, you trust Him wholeheartedly. It's like, now that I've come to know God, I know every situation He's put me in, everything that I'm learning is sanctioned by Him. Nothing on this earth operates without God's will, whether it be good, bad, whatever. Nothing nothing can move unless God allows it. So when people say to me, "Oh, well, don't you worry, you got this wrong. You don't you worry that." No, it's like no. If you trust in God and you trust that God will guide your hand, you haven't got to. If I'm saying to God, it's like me saying to God, "God, I trust you to guide me somewhere." And then when I get there, I'm saying to God, "Oh, are you sure that you want me to be here? You're not going to be pissed off with me." It's like, no, I asked Him to guide me. So if I trust Him and I know it comes from unconditional love, it's not going to be to hurt me. It's going to be to benefit me. So a lot of people are out there saying, "Oh, Marcus, you should become Muslim, or are you Christian, are you Muslim?" To be quite honest, like, I read the Bible, I'm not Muslim, like, and the aspect of, yes, I believe that God is Jesus, but Jesus isn't God. Yes, I agree with that. But at the same time, I believe that Jesus died on a cross and His blood has made us pure again, the ultimate sacrifice from God Himself. So that's what I mean. A lot of people are wondering, taking their eye of the ball, they're missing the whole point of the messages. The message isn't what religion am I, or how's Marcus operating. The thing I'm trying to teach you is, forget about what everybody else is doing and get closer to God yourself. Then God will reveal these things to you. It's like a lot of people are hearing the message of God, and rather than taking away the message and saying to God, "Alright then God, if this is true, show me," in a positive aspect, people are like looking to find faults, negative mindset. And it says, like, basically once you become like with God and you find God, I don't worry. Do you know, like, if I'm going to go to a certain situation or I'm going to talk to somebody and I know it's not going to end well for me, I'm not worried no more. It's not that I don't. It's how to put it. To be frank, it's like I don't care because I know there's a reason. There's a higher reason why I'm learning this. I may not understand it, but in the long run, it's like once you get to know God. Today you might say like, "Oh, God's punished me for this thing." Oh, I didn't get. Say like, I don't know. You need new money for a car, and then you're just gonna buy this car, and you're saying, praying to God, and say, "God, oh, come on, I need this money. I need this money for this car," and you don't get the money. You think, "Oh yeah, God's mad with me or some reason," and then 2 weeks later, say that your mate will buy the car or something, and he's driving down the street, the wheel falls off, gets into an accident, car flips over, and he dies. Then you realise that God wasn't punishing you, He was blessing you by not letting you have that car. So what I'm saying to people is, stop looking for faults, stop looking for reasons of, or why is God allowing this, or why is this person speaking, or stuff like that. It's concentrate on the good in everything. You know what I mean? That's what Jesus taught. That was the basic principle. Also, I know about love each other and stuff like that, but it's like in every negative situation, there's always a positive. Do not become a slave to this negative mindset where you've got to be in car. There's something wrong with that, or there's something that's against me, or do you know what is quite interesting? To say, you know what most people fear about? 99% of it never comes to existence. So basically, you're fretting yourself over nothing. So now if you know that God's got you and you're one of God's children and He's backing you regardless, why then do you need to worry about going down the wrong path? You say to God, do you know what, God? I trust you. You're my creator. Guide my way. Then why are you still worrying? What is there to worry about? What, does God lie? Does God take you down that path so then He can say, I took you down that path, but I'm still going to punish you for going down that path? No, because you can't punish somebody for following what... Do you know what I mean? It's... Yeah. So my advice for everybody else is, I'm saying to you, don't take my word as sovereign and stuff. Ask God to guide you. Like I have. Don't get me wrong, like, I'm going to verify this one last time now. I am, as some people would defer as a Christian as such, because I believe that Jesus' blood was shed for us in the sacrifice and stuff like that, and the Holy Spirit and that. But I do not believe that Jesus is God and that they're equal. I believe that all works that Jesus did were sanctified through God. There's a difference. Jesus, if God never allowed it, Jesus couldn't do these works. Jesus is a creation of God. Jesus didn't create himself. It's like when he was in the tomb. When Jesus died, God is the one who brought Jesus back to life. Jesus never brought himself back to life and said, oh, look at me, I can do this. Because then, how did he die in the first place? Do you know what I mean? There's some things, like, basically, that I should say and some things that I shouldn't say, that for deeper knowledge of people, not to be like rude in that. But yeah, it's, for me, for people are saying, now, how does this person know these kind of things? The only way I know these things is getting a relationship with God. So that's what I mean. Instead of spending your time looking for the negative in every video, or the negative in a situation, or the negative in a person, focus that energy, that intent into God, and trust me, you'll fly. That's all I've got to say. So God bless you all, and I hope you have a nice day, and just get out and enjoy the sun.